Hello, everyone. Welcome to Real on the Real.
Hello,
Hi, my name is Uchenna,
and I'm IJ.
and we are here to give our spin on our favorite reality TV shows.
Yes,
And
definitely our
tonight,
favorite right now.
yes, and tonight we are going to give you the tea on Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 13, episode 16.
Okay,
So we are missing our third queen, um, Dior. She is on vacation still. Hopefully next week she will return. She's taking her sweet
definitely.
ass time, enjoying herself, but hopefully she'll come back to us next week.
hmm
Mhm.
Before we start, Uchenna, I would like to say I want to remind everybody, please go ahead, like, turn on your post notifications,
Mhm.
and comment below. We want to know what you think about our review, our
Mhm.
real honest review, our real woman review on
Right.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yes, please do. So we are still in New Orleans and
Yes,
they are having fun, enjoy themselves.
fun.
Uh, well, in between the arguments and the crying and the drama, yes, they're having fun.
Yes.
So this is day two, I believe, or day three. I can't keep track. But Portia and Marlo just had their in-depth talk about the relationship. They made amends with each other. They worked it out, and they are going to carry forward and continue their relationship.
Right.
Um, and so they
Mhm.
are going all dressed up on a bus to a special event that Drew has planned out for them. It's a surprise. They don't know what they're going to do, but Drew has something special in store to them for them. So they go to a restaurant and they're like, "Wait a minute, are we gonna have to cook?" Especially Portia. Portia's like, "Listen, I'm on vacation. I'm not trying to cook." And then Drew
I'd have been
pops
the
up.
same way.
Me too. Listen, feed me. I don't need to be cooking.
Don't like doing it at home when I'm here, let alone when I'm
Right.
on vacation.
Exactly. So Drew has a nice little surprise for them. She tells them that yes, they are gonna cook, but their chef is gonna be Big
Big
Frida.
freedom!
Yes, you better know. So she
Hey,
is the she is the queen of New Orleans and the booty bounce. So we all love
yeah.
Big Frida. And so she gets them all hyped up and she teaches them her mama's recipe. And she has them all cooking with no complaints. They are eager and ready to learn. And so they're all pitching in,
You know what?
putting up.
I thought that, you know who showed special interest in the cooking?
Mhm.
Um, our favorite girl, Candy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
bet you she was taking notes for her own little restaurant,
Right.
taking
Yes, she
notes,
probably
'cause she was
was.
all up in there like, what did you put in there? How did you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, she was
yeah.
taking notes. I was like, you go, girl. You know exactly what you're doing.
Right, right, exactly. So they cooked and they cooked up a real nice meal. And then Frida had some great stories behind it. And then they all got together and they sat down and
Well,
they,
let's rewind.
okay,
Rewind because because while they were cooking, all the girls left the room, and
okay.
it was just Kenya, um, Candy,
Hmm.
and Marlo, and they were
Okay.
in there cooking. And Marlo began talking about being caught up in the middle, trying to find out who's
Right,
telling the truth because she can't be around liars. She don't
right.
want to be friends with liars because Marlo doesn't lie. And I do this season, I was liking Marlo. Well, I've been liking Marlo for a while because her
Hmm.
Instagram feed, she has some cute sayings on her Instagram, and
Hmm.
she's an entrepreneur. She's jumping from hair to clothing to this to that, constantly on her Instagram feed. But she's always looking super fly and super cute.
Hmm. Right.
But one of the things that she said was she was trying to figure out who was lying. Was Kenya lying or was Portia lying?
Hmm.
I personally think that Marlo is siding with her new friend Kenya because she's really feeling this friendship with her. And she's kind of like letting go of Portia and that newfound friendship they had last season.
Hmm.
And I don't know why, because when you look at popularity, I would rather be friends with Portia because she seems more funner and she's
Mm-hmm.
less dramatic than
Mm.
Kenya. But
Maybe she has more fun. Maybe there's more substance with Kenya than
oh
with
Lord have
Portia.
mercy, the same old Kenya Portia deal. But
Well,
she
and also
seems
Marlo's closer to Kenya's age. So, maybe
true that,
Marlo's,
true that,
yeah,
true
maybe she's
that.
not up for the turn up like Portia is all the time.
That
And
that
plus,
is true. That is
yeah.
true.
Hmm.
So, in that when they're in that kitchen, they're talking about who slept with who. And
Hmm.
one of the things that bothered Candy was like, why do you care?
Mm. Hmm.
Why are you even getting involved in it?
Right, right,
Candy just couldn't understand that. So go
right.
on ahead. So after they have this talk, which according to Portia was already resolved, it should not have been brought up. It should not continue on.
Hmm.
But Marlo,
Can't let it
true
go.
true housewife Atlanta style, has to bring it up. And I'm going to come back to why I think Marlo is trying to get herself into the mix of this. Of
Okay.
course, we do want to let everybody know that we do love kombucha.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
have my kombucha here too.
Oh, so you like
Ooh.
Kavita? Girl, I love Kavita, but I couldn't find it where I was at, so I had to get the Synergy raw kombucha.
Well, let's cheers to the kombucha.
Yes. Ding.
Ding.
Have to take a sip. Mm.
Mm.
Great antioxidants, ladies. Great
Yes.
antioxidants. You can
Okay,
replace that
so
with wine.
right. So let's go back to Frida. So they all sit around and are having dinner, and it's crickets. No one's saying anything,
I know.
right?
I was like,
And then Marlo changes that real quick, and
I
she brings
know.
up, she poses a question to Big Frida,
You
and
know
she
the
doesn't.
question that everybody at the table knows who she's talking about.
Right.
It's
So
just
I don't
like,
even know why she was supposing.
yeah.
Suppose
And
you
why
had
does
a
Big Frida
friend.
care? Why are you
Right.
asking Big Frida? She don't care about your crap. She has her own stuff she's doing.
Right. They should be asking questions about Big Frida. Like, oh, Big
Yeah.
Frida, tell us about this, about you, about this, what's going on? Like, really? She's the guest
Right.
of honor. So, but then she brings up the whole mess about her and Portia and Kenya, and it blows up in her face. Everyone turns against her, is like, why are you bringing this up? Why do you care? We squashed this. Kenya's like, don't bring my name into this. I didn't ask you about this. Portia's like, I thought we squashed this. What's going on? And then Marlo calls Portia a mother effer, and then Kenya's like, "You're not calling." Portia's like, "You're not calling me a mother effer," and it just turns crazy. It makes
Chaos.
no sense.
I actually felt sorry for Drew.
Right? Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt sorry for her because you brought these guests here and this is what you get. I
Hmm.
was just like,
It was embarrassing.
it was embarrassing as
Hmm.
women. And even Frida, I'm just skipping a little bit, says, stay beautiful and true to yourself, ladies, at the end. Trying to
Hmm.
tell them, grow the F up.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And nothing was resolved except for Portia decided that she is done with Marlo. She's done.
Mhm.
And
Do you blame her?
no, I don't blame her. I just honestly, well, you have your, reasoning why you believe that Marlo did what she did.
Mhm. So this is the reason why I believe Marla did what she did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The show is when women bring out their entrepreneurship, their new businesses, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even though the show was being taped back in November,
Mm-hmm.
September, November,
Right.
whatever,
After, yeah. Mm-hmm.
people really didn't know what Marlo was doing back then.
Right.
But now that the show is on, her new boutique, her new store is open. So, what better way than to draw attention to your store than to draw people attention to you and your social media output where your store is? So, she starts acting nasty, dirty, and skanky like the old Marlo.
Right.
And this reminded me of why I didn't like Marlo before. But
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
I got lost in her social media and thought, oh, she's so nice because she doesn't act like this way on her social media. And she's all about her nieces and nephews,
Her nephews.
her nephews.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, this is the real Marlo. But
Mm-hmm.
then I see this Marlo and I'm thinking, man,
I
Marlo,
still like Marlo. Even though she acted like
shady.
shady,
So
completely
so
shady.
manipulative. Just like Kenya. Whoa, could that be she's turning to be like Kenya?
No,
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say maybe she was really confused. I doubt it, but like, let's see if she. I think this is gonna be the end of it. I don't think she's ever gonna
Okay.
bring it up again. I think
But
it's
what do you think is going to happen to her and
Kenya.
Kenya's relationship?
I think they'll be friends. I think
You
they're.
think they'll do the fake apology?
I don't think there's going to be any apology. I think it's done and squashed with, and I think they're going to move on with their relationship and still
Oh,
be friends.
Portia and Marlo?
No, 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 no. I
Kenya
think
and
first
Marlo.
Kenya and Marlo. Yeah,
Yeah. And the
yeah.
only reason why
Mm-hmm.
is because there's an ulterior motive. Kenya has something up her sleeve. Kenya
Mm-hmm.
doesn't forgive stuff like that easily. Something's going on. I want to get your opinion on Toya,
Mm-hmm.
the girl with the long braids.
Right. Yeah.
Her and
Mm-hmm.
Kenya are back to hanging out again. Did you
But
notice
not
that?
as tight. I don't think as tight as they were before. I
Okay.
don't think they're as tight as they were before. I think because she was hanging out more with Candy because the night after the dinner, Portia bounced. She
Right.
left,
She Portia said, I'm not into this drama BS. I'm not. I
and
think
she's
Portia trying to
guilty. She slept with Bolo.
no, no.
Yes,
And
yes,
I don't know if
a
she did
hundred
or she
percent.
didn't. I don't
Sorry.
even care. The thing
It
is
just
this,
okay. You
she's
might not
single.
care. I
She's
know
single.
you ride or die for Portia. I
No,
get
it's
it.
not right or die. She's single. So it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I know, but she did sleep with him, so she should just admit it. She slept with him. Candy has not outright said it, but she said to Marlo, "I have known Portia to lie."
Yes,
Say
she goes in the past.
no,
Everybody
IJ,
lies.
my friend.
Everybody has lied.
IJ, my friend.
Yes,
You
go ahead.
know, IJ, come on, let's be real, let's be
I
real.
don't know if
IJ, let's
Portia
be
has.
real. Marlo Point asked her, "Is Portia lying?" Okay, and
And
Candy, not wanting to call her out, said, "I have in my experience,
in my
I,
past.
in my experience, I have known her to lie in the past, saying without saying, homegirl is lying."
Okay, even if Homegirl is lying,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it should have been brought to this level that it is. It was brought to this level because of Kenya's dislike of Portia, plain and
And
simple.
Kenya,
And Portia has rebranded herself as a social activist. And it is
and
not for
that's why she's
Kenya.
not admitting it. If
And
it was
that's
the
why,
old,
no, it's not why
yeah,
I don't know that. I'm not her, but it's also why she has stopped getting into those confrontations.
right,
She's just
that's
like, I'm
exactly
not
right.
doing that. And I applaud her for taking because if it was me, y'all don't want to hear what I would say. I would put Kenya in her place, and there's nothing. She would be like, oh, you're thick, and then you're fat. I'm like, girl, I'm thick, but I still got my man. What about you? He's not
She
suing me
doesn't.
for
They're
alimony.
broken up,
I I
and
know.
he cheated on her. So how does she have him?
No, no, I'm not. I said if it was me,
Oh, you mean in
yeah,
your
if it was
relationship?
me,
Oh, okay.
because Portia
Hmm.
is being very nice.
She is being very nice,
She's
and she
very
is
nice
taking
and
a high road.
stepping back.
I
She's
give it
taking a
up to
very
her.
high road to
Very, very much
and
so.
Kenya's hair during that trip was a mess. You had to that
No, she had no. She had no. It was cute.
that oh
I thought it was cute.
oh
I thought it was cute.
wow.
What was wrong with it? It was in a
I
high
would rather have
ponytail, a big
I
bush
would rather have Drew's
braids. Girl,
no,
stop. You
I
lying.
would rather have Drew's
You
worse
are
than
lying.
Drew's braids. I would rather have Drew's when she was wearing that curly wig.
Stop. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
No.
mhm.
No, you're lying. You're
Yes,
lying.
yes, yes.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
That was a mess yesterday. I was just
I
like,
thought it was cute.
no, I didn't think it was cute. I didn't think it was cute. But let's just go on.
Uh-huh.
So Marlo left the dinner. So did what's her name?
Drew.
Not Drew.
Toya. Toya.
Toya. I was like, why is Toya leaving with her? Right?
I have no idea.
I was like, what's
I think
going
she just
on?
wanted to leave.
Yeah.
She's been leaving a lot.
She probably want to go leave and take a step
Agree?
away from the camera.
Yeah, probably.
So what did you think about when the storm came? I was like, ooh, Portia and
And Candy left.
Candy were smart too. Because I'd rather be at home
Right.
during the storm than in the hotel room during the
Right.
storm.
Right.
So,
Right.
what did you think during the storm?
I know. I thought it was. I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was cute that they all got together and they were talking it out. And I thought it was funny that Portia left Shamia. She was like, "Deuces, Shamia,
I didn't get
you
that.
on your own." I'm
I
like,
did not get that. I was pretty much upset about that.
well, that's how she treats Shamia. Kenya called it. She was like, Shamia, I don't know why you ride and die for her when she does not do the
Or
same for you.
Mia was asked to stay there so she can listen up and see what was said.
No, please, no. No, that's not it at all.
Because
Shamia is ride for die for Portia, but it's not reciprocal. hmm
is there
But
anybody that you're ride to die for?
anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Just my family.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Right. Um.
Almost.
So let's move on to um the opening of Blaze Restaurant.
Ooh, isn't it? Ooh, I got to tell you this. When
Mm-hmm.
Christian gets back from vacation
Mm-hmm.
and I fly back to South Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to Blaze.
Oh, you guys gonna do
Yes.
a road
Yes,
trip?
we're going to do a little road trip, spend the
Okay.
weekend there.
Mm-hmm.
Just one night because, I don't feel like staying in a
You
hotel.
should go and see Rhonda. Invite her to go.
Oh, yeah. We could stay at Rhonda's
Yeah.
maybe.
Yes. She would
Yeah.
love for you guys to stay there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to tell Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So for
You
all
guys
these
can all
girls,
go down there.
right, right. You guys know I'm talking about Dior. Sometimes I call her Christian, sometimes I call her Dior. I
Just
call
like
her
sometimes
Christian
I'm
all the time.
UC, I'm Uchenna. And
Right,
sometimes that's IJ, that's Ijama.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so we plan on going there because she was telling me she went to the old gangs.
Oh, Lady Gang.
Yeah, they went
How did
there.
she say the food was?
She went there with her husband for
Mm-hmm.
breakfast. They got there early in
Okay.
the morning, and there was such a long line
Oh, wow.
that they left.
Oh, wow.
Right.
It's
You should
still that
go.
popular?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you guys better make reservations now.
That's what we were talking about. We need to make reservations. So in May, one of the weekends, I can go out there. I am super
You better
excited
make
about going there.
reservations now.
Yeah, you're right.
For
We're right.
real.
I'll call her up. I'll call her up on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and do that because we're both super excited about that.
Yeah,
Did I
that's
tell you
great.
she bought me a bottle of wine from,
From
and she's still waiting for me to come over there to get it. I was
you
like,
better
why didn't
go.
you bring it on your trip? She's like, because I was doing a carry-on. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, so go ahead.
So I thought
That
the
restaurant
restaurant
looks
was
beautiful.
really cute,
Yes,
beautiful,
beautiful. Yeah.
and
You like the
uh,
name Blaze?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I love the
I
name.
love that. So that's a great name for a restaurant.
Hmm.
And Drew once again was dressed inappropriately. She is so lost. She
She
is
needs a
so lost.
stylist.
She needs stat.
Yeah, a lot of the girls on the show have stylists,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and she
I
she
mean,
needs
she
a
looked
stylist.
cute, but she
Yeah, she
looked
looks
cute
cute.
like she was going to McDonald's, not to Blaze.
McDonald's. No, she looked cute like she was going out with some friends. But did you see how geeked and hyped up her husband was? I love him. I love him because he's so geeked and hyped up, and he's so happy for her. Like, yeah, babe. you know,
Right,
I
right.
love that. I love that. He's not jealous.
No.
Nothing. He's hyped up, and he's. I love that, and I
Mhm.
like the fact that they were there. The
That's
guest.
what makes me think that whole Florida story was a lie.
Me too.
A
Me too.
straight up lie. Because
Yeah.
she was too calm about it.
Ooh,
It
because
was it was a
yeah,
story. It was a
yeah,
storyline.
yeah, yeah. I agree. But you know what? It was enough of a storyline to get us all hooked in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah,
good. Good
yeah. And
play,
if you
Andrew.
watch when
Good
they
play.
kiss, it looks like they're truly in love with each other, like
I
loving
never
each
look at
other.
them that hard.
Oh, I look at them when they kiss. I'm like, oh. But they got
Mhm.
there early, which I thought was nice.
Yeah.
And then everybody came on in. And you know what? I have to say, Portia has been looking really cute.
Well, she always looks cute.
Yeah, her
I mean,
makeup is always.
they all always look cute. They
Yeah,
all do. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So her makeup looked flawless. Her wigs look flawless. They're really flat on her head. She doesn't have any hair, but
Mm-hmm.
it looks flat on her head. And she looks great with short hair. She
She
looks
does.
fantastic with her. And I know you were looking at her earrings, right? Those black
Yes.
earrings. I
Mm-hmm.
know.
I love them.
I know. I know. Oh, what? You said something nice about Portia?
Listen, I've been giving her compliments. Like I will give it to her when she deserves it. I have no problem with that.
Okay. So so they were all sitting down for Blaze, and then of course Kenya walks in and says hi to everybody, and you see Portia rolling her eyes.
Mhm.
And then you see, and I
Marlo.
like the fact they have an outdoor sitting area. I will
Yeah.
never be sitting out there, but I will always be on the inside.
Hmm.
But then, and then I'm gonna have to look up the menu to see
Hmm.
what they serve and
Right.
what the
Hmm.
cocktails are. Oh,
Right.
and then Marlo comes in and says hi and pretends that everything's fine, and that's just as fake.
Well, excuse me. Like, how should she act? Like, should she just give Portia the stink eye? Or should she just be polite and say, hi, how are you? I mean, that's the grown up thing to do.
Yeah, I also think the grown-up thing to do is you and your, I guess they're not really, like Candy said, they're not really friends. Nobody there is really friends.
Hmm.
I mean, that's what Kenya said. Not Kenya.
Oh, Candy said that?
Candy said that. Yeah,
Oh, I missed
she goes, we're
that.
we're amongst friends and well, not really friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it kind of tells you they're there for the show, but they're not really friends.
Okay.
I mean, you see, Tanya, she's supposed to be friends with Candy, but she really doesn't hang out with Candy
Mm-hmm.
that we see. She
Mm-hmm.
probably does. And
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia, and I think Cynthia is so into her man right now that her and Marlo really, I mean, her and Kenya really aren't that close
Mm-hmm.
because she's in a new beautiful relationship with her new
Right.
husband who
Mm-hmm.
is totally in love with her,
Right. Right.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. So the scene ends with them all at dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought that it was a great restaurant to be at. I can't wait to go
Yeah.
visit it and
Yeah.
wear
It's
a
gonna
mask.
be like jam packed. It's gonna be busy. They have the
Yeah.
Midas touch right now. Everything they
Right.
touch
Don't
is
they
gold.
though? Don't they
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
But you know what? They're opening restaurants with Candy's popularity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
they
successful, but successful restaurants with her husband's capabilities. So it's
right,
a team effort, you know?
right, right. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they opened it throughout the COVID season. That was really
Right.
hard to do.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And luckily they did it in Atlanta where they don't care about COVID in Georgia. So they were lucky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it was nice that Bravo, I have to, Bravo, kudos to you. You talked about Black Lives Matter
Mhm.
constantly. I love
Yes.
that about you, Bravo. You talked about the election during this episode.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
really good. I mean, I
Breonna
really like,
Taylor,
yeah,
George Floyd. Yes.
yeah,
Kudos to you, Bravo.
right. You get an
Right.
A.
You
So I'm really
do.
happy with Bravo with that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So what do you think about next?
Episode.
Mhm,
We get to talk. You had mentioned that whole pastor thing with Toya, and now we get to finally find out what that's about.
mhm.
Yes.
And we find out about Marlo's surgery. Was there really boys bouncing on her back, or was that a surgeon cutting into her?
Bouncing a tube on her back.
Because when she got up from that chair, she was like, remember when she was in a hotel room and she
Yeah.
got up out of the chair in the dark to go open the
I
door?
mean, we all know that they all get lipo.
Thank you.
Like,
Don't nobody care. Why? And you're the main one talking about, I can't be friends with a liar. I can't be friends with a liar. But here you are
mm,
lying about something you don't need to lie about because everybody knows y'all get something done all the time.
right.
Yeah, right? She's
Right.
so adamant, I can't be friends with a liar. But yet here you are,
And
Marlo.
why is that doctor telling people? That's HIPAA
That's
violation.
HIPAA violation. Definitely is.
That's
So
wrong. Or whoever's in that doctor's office, that is wrong.
definitely wrong. Unless
Mm-hmm.
somebody saw her coming out or one of her people leaked it out. I don't know why they would leak it out.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody leaked it. And Candy on her talk show said, hey, you guys, because Dior was telling me, she goes, make sure you mention Candy's talk show where Candy mentions you remember everyone how Marlo talked about her nephews jumping on her back? You want to pay special attention to that during this next episode coming up next week.
Mm,
Hmm. I was like,
mm-hmm.
Candy, you don't have to because Portia already spilled the tea. So yeah, so I mean, they all get. That's why they all have those hourglass
The
shapes.
shapes,
You know,
yeah.
they get their waist done, their tummy done, and their back fat done, and
Mm-hmm.
then of course they have their big butts and their thighs.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, so this is on a different show that we do not discuss, but we watch. Did you hear about Jen Shaw from Real Housewives of Salt Lake
I
City?
know,
I know.
right? Were
Yeah.
you not shocked?
I was shocked. What I don't understand if hopefully it's not true. But if you know that you're doing something fraudulent and wrong with your business dealings, don't go on TV. Don't go on TV.
I know, but how did it get leaked out? Like, who found out about it?
I don't know, but don't go on TV and advertise that you're some rich person because
I know.
someone's going to tell the FBI or they're going to look into your money dealings. Stay hidden. Stay hidden. I know the lure of money and fame. Well, fame, they already have money. Of fame and, notoriety is, you want to
Doesn't
do
outweigh
that.
money to me. It does not outweigh money to me. I don't
Yeah, like
zip.
Jen, I'm hoping that it's not true
I
because you
know.
will not do good in jail, honey.
Can you let her get loud with them people in there? She'll get slapped. I don't think she's that extra in real life. Do you?
She seemed pretty angry. Yeah, I do think she's that angry. She
Oh
was
my
like
gosh.
furious. It was
She is gonna
uncontrollable
get,
rage.
yeah, she's gonna get messed up in jail if that's how she is. I mean, can you imagine the lawyer fees for this?
Mm-mm.
And it's just her, not her husband, right?
They didn't call out her husband. Right now,
Right.
it's just her and her business partner. And if it's a pyramid scheme, multi-level
Marketing thing.
marketing,
As long as it's up on the, I mean, those are legal. As long as it's up and up, that's fine. But if it's where you're lying to people and being fraud, shame on you. You think you would have learned by Phaedra's BS that she went through.
but she didn't go to jail.
No, Phaedra didn't, but her husband did.
Well, girl,
Yeah.
it was a doozy tonight.
It certainly was. It was a
Yeah.
great show. We
Mm-hmm.
do have to let people know we will not be taping Married to Medicine until they get their crap together and get a
Mm-hmm.
much more interesting storyline in there. We will
Mm-hmm.
not be talking about them. We may be moving on to a new show that's left to be seen, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. It
Okay.
was great talking to you guys. And like we said in the beginning of the show, please comment below, turn on your notification, and subscribe and like the show.
Yes.
Like our
And
channel.
yes, and we will see you on Wednesday where I'll be hosting.
Married at First Sight.
Yes.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye,
Mwah.
everyone.
Bye.